Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to So Crypto, your home for crypto TA. I am your host, a 3D Wolf, and tonight we're going to be looking at, Sunday Night Crypto and basically what's going to happen in next targets, right? So if you are catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and having suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be updated with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button and the bell, that way you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with me whenever the stream is done, join me on the Discord. Links have gone out, pinned here on top of the chat. Hexodl, what's up, my friend? Market dropping, right? We're seeing market drop right now. So let's go check out what's happening here with crypto and where we could go. So, market cap dropping still below 20 moving average after rejecting $1.03 trillion. Yay, I recall. As you remember, I said if we reject this zone, it's going to drop right now. The only good thing that is happening right now is that we're creating bullish divergence. All right, look, we're coming lower still, right? Lower still. And here we're making less of that negative momentum. No matter where we anchor, we have to anchor from the highest point of the island. We could go back here, and it'll be the same straight line, just going there from one island to the next. And again, it is a bullish divergence, right? Again, same here. We'll be anchoring from back here. So strong bullish potential for a holding and maybe actually the upside. GS, what up? You got wrecked on wrapped Ethereum. Oh, that sucks, bro. Or Ethereum? Yeah. ETHW. All right. I guess it's not wrapped Ethereum. You bought some at 8? Ooh. Right. Not wrapped. Ethereum POW. All right. Right on. So bullishness, right? Action to the upside. That's what we're expecting. Really not sure that's what we're going to get right now. It looks at the market. It looks as if the market just wants to drop. And it could be one of those days when Bitcoin just drops 10%. Right? We're starting to see Bitcoin struggle and really start to go down here a bit. Right now, 3.1% down on the daily, right? Yesterday dropped a bit as well. All right, so today, Sunday, dropping 3.46, and for Monday, we're already dropping 3.10. Not the strongest. Dropping the 19,666. Remember what I said? Held it back to 20, felt to hit it, and now we're dropping from there. So, yay, Bitcoin, man. Right. Next target for Bitcoin, we don't have any here until 12,000, but on this chart, before y'all tell me, oh, there's no targets. We have them. We have targets here. They're just at different levels. So, this target's here. I'm just waiting for this to load, and I'll tell you what happens. So we reject that $20,586 mark. After that, came back down here again, held support there briefly at 9,496. And now we're finally breaking today, right? So, and it's starting to go there. After rejecting that zone, look at this. We came back up to back test it. Right, we back tested it, and now we're rejecting it, right? And if we do drop, we're looking at 70,781. That is a target on a movement down. Right now, we're hitting the lows of September the 6th, right? We are trying to hold that low for now, but I'm not sure if that's the low we're gonna hold, right? We've been at these levels before, back here and back here as well. So, are we gonna hold it? Not sure, man. I really think we might see a drop to that 70,781. Like we've said, crypto's weak. We're still expecting to see moving down, maybe 12,000s, maybe 9,000s. I'm not sure the bottom's in. I've called that a couple times. If we keep on bouncing around this zone, it could be that this becomes a new bottom, but it's not yet known, right? So the bottom might not be in. What up, Andrew? All right, so back to this Bitcoin chart. Let's go on the weekly, man. I'm not sure that week was pretty kind to crypto, right? Yeah, on the weekly, you see what we made on the week of the 5th. We just lost it on this week. And again, we're still on track for sort of this move that I've drawn. Our first leg, second leg, and then third leg. And we even looked at it as, you know, when I told you like up and sideways, right? Down and sideways, sorry, down sideways, down sideways. Drop, recover, right? Drop, recover, drop, recover. Failing to get that second recovery as well. But, you know, still, we might be getting that movement down. So. Bros, it's not looking super hot for crypto. If we fail to hold the zone, it's not gonna be pretty. What do we have? We had some bullishness. We popped on it, dropping back down after that. And guess what? The only good thing that we're doing right now is what we said could happen. Remember, I said if we drop, we're going to drop lower than the previous low, create some bullish divergence strong, and then finally start to look for recovery, right? That's what we're getting, man. That's precisely what Bitcoin is doing. So we had the bullishness, which is fine, came into play, up just to rally a bit, failing, right? Nothing bearish here, right? If you want to be super tight about the numbers, we could say that here there was a small separation. Yeah, small separation makes this be two islands, and then yes, there is going to be bearish divergence hidden. But I'm not sure this is what, I mean, this could be what's putting the pressure on Bitcoin, right? I just think the market is weak in general. So anything that seems iffy, it's probably going to play down. So in that drop, right, in that hidden divergence, oversold at 24.01, coming in lower. Less of this momentum, right? So bullish divergence, strong, starting to develop to the right now for our candle. We would have to wait for this candle to close, confirm, and then the next candle might look for recovery. Maybe to 9,666, probably a 20 moving average, right? Oversold at 24.40. That tells us the price is perceived as being much lower than what it should be, and that should lead us to where we pop back up to this neutral zone, where price is being perceived as being fair. So on the 1 hour chart, we're just taking a massive drop. We created some bearish divergence here. So I wasn't here yesterday to talk about this. Had people over, and it just was a very long day, man. We started grilling at, I mean, like 10, 11 in the morning, and then we ended up grilling by 9 at night. Some pork butts and ribs. It just took forever. So again, getting that nasty drop right now on this 1 hour candle, right? Nasty drop on the 1 hour candle. We could try to recover in the next one, right? Get a reaction rally coming in. It's not the end of the world. You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. James A, what's up, dude? All right, that's it for Bitcoin. Let's go check out Ethereum. We're gonna come back to Bitcoin. We're gonna be coming back to Bitcoin consistently, I guess, as if it keeps on dropping particularly, right? Let's get this Ethereum on the daily, man. I'm just waiting for it to load. It don't want to load. All right, we had the hidden divergence moving down again, held at that 1,465. Remember what I said? Going down. So we've managed to move down to 1,287, and then we've moved down to the next level at 1,292. Lowest point here, 1,293.90. We have this target at 1,292.94. So we're like $1 off target. That's just a hit. So we're trying to hold support. It's all good. We're starting to create some bullish divergence strong now, which is, again, it's good we didn't have it. So we can even say that to yesterday we had it. So there might be a chance that we could try to rally for today. Again, not 100% clear whether or not that's going to happen, but that is what I'm looking at right now, right? That potential bullish divergence getting us to pop. And hopefully it'll do. But if Bitcoin tanks and Ethereum follows, it's not going to be good. I mean, that bullish divergence is not going to hold. I'm doing good, James. Thank you very much for asking, man. Hope you're doing well as well. Look at this, right? Dropping more. We have bullish divergence strong. We don't have it against the RSI. Oversold at 21.39, just like Bitcoin was, right? And that tells us the price is lower than what it should be, or perceived as being much lower than what it should be. So it should be trying to come back up to this neutral zone. With the bullish divergence, we could be getting a bounce at this key area of support and pop to 1,387. Maybe try to reclaim 1,465, right? Video console. Good vibes. Thanks, man. Alrighty, what are we doing here, man? Again, we had some kind of bullishness, popped, hit resistance, rejected, right? Really not a lot of bearishness going on here. From back here, we could say that there was some hidden divergence. And that happened to, probably somewhere around yesterday when we were near. Why does all this stuff happen when we're not here, man? It's just annoying. We get moves the days that I don't come live. So I get the dump, right? Again, at a carry resistance, reject it, fell to 20, dropping cents. Again, support at 1,292, right? Bullish divergence forming here in this last 80 bit, man. It could try to get us to hold. So the only thing I'm seeing is there's bullish divergence developing 4 hour, 1 hour at least. And that could try to get us to where we rally a bit, right? We also have this here on the RSI, right? So when we go back here to the daily, there was some bullish divergence, right? Strong. So there's bullish divergence strong on the 4 hour, the daily, and the 1 hour. And I'm just hoping they play out. Otherwise, you know, it's just not good. When bullish indicators are not playing out, that means the bears are in control. And, oh man, things are nasty, right? All right, so Andrew said AGIX. That sounds like car insurance. AGIX for your car insurance. All right, let's look at this one real quick. AGIX taking a drop here. Man, there was strong bearish divergence for this move, by the way, right? So if we just go with the closing here, because, you know, that wick could be just a lot of volatility, an outlier probably, or something happening here. So I'm ignoring that large wick. But if we ignore that large wick, there is some divergence happening here, right? Bearish divergence, strong potential function of downside. Starting to get that drop. Probably going to go for that 20 moving average at 4.74 cents. Right now at 5.13 cents. And neutral on the other side at 53.45. That means it's perceived to be at a fair value for now. So it's not bad. It's not a bad move. 20 moving average, you get 4.74. That's not a bad target, right? Before that rally, there was bullish divergence right from here to here and from here to here. So there was a reason for the rally. Now there's a reason for the moving down. Strong bearish, right? Let's go to the 4 hour. Bearish divergence strong here as well in this last bit, right? On AGIX against the RSI. So if we look at the RSI here, we have that, you know, contradicting move. We're starting to come higher, we're coming lower, so bearish divergence strong, starting to get that drop. Once we fell to 20, things just go downhill, right? So we failed to sustain to 20. Things that could help us. Hidden bullish divergence starting to develop. And that hidden bullish could potentially bring some action to the upside, maybe stagnation, right? Maybe stagnation. But if we do pop, we're looking for a pop to 20 at 5.9. That's gonna be it, man. There's really not a lot. What's going on with gods? I'm not sure. Lower or less, right? To some extent. There were some kind of breaks here that... There's a couple breaks here that make it to where we cannot anchor that bullish divergence strong here on the 1 hour. So I'm going to ignore it for now. I just don't think we have it. On the short term, right? On the itty bitty short term, there is some bullish divergence. The only thing that could, you know, come in and save us, I guess, right? All right, there we go. That's it. Sold. At 31.26 with bullish divergence strong. Again, potential for some kind of recovery to come in. I think it's just something that we're seeing across the market so far. Except for Bitcoin, that is just, you know, dying on this 1 hour chart. And it's just tanking. So it's not having anything super bullish here, right? So the 4 hour, I think we had some kind of bullishness that we're hoping it's going to hold, right? But, you know, it's the only thing that we have right now. A strong bullish on the 4 hour. We could try to see some kind of pivot coming through, and then maybe get some nice, you know, action coming in and rally to the 19,666, or if we're lucky, the 20 moving average. The next couple of hours are going to be, I think, crucial, particularly depending on whether or not we get pullback on this candle. So getting pullback on this candle, super important. Either next candle we get a reaction rally. If not, we could still, man, particularly if we do upsloping consolidation, right? Look for that next leg down. And this could just be the start of that third drop that we're looking for. So you think the 4-year curve will break? I'm not sure which curve you're looking at, my friend. Please send it to me on the Discord. Makes it easier for me to see that we're talking about the same stuff. I have curves. I have parabolic advances that are already broken. So I'm not sure what curve you're talking about here. Right? So it's easier if you send me the information. Or at least put it on the Discord, and then I can look at it. And now you know precisely what you're talking about. Look, if I go here on log scale, get rid of this Bollinger Bands and zoom out, right? Every time we break that parabolic advance, right, we drop 80+%. We already broke it. We broke it way back here in April, right? So we're looking for that drop. That's it. There's no other way to, look at this. So I'm not sure if you're looking at this curve. We already broke it. If that is the curve you're looking at, parabolic advance is gone. So now we're looking for that moving down. So that moving down, it's not going to be going on any curve. But if you look at this, we drop 86%. We drop 83%. And if we drop 86 to 83%, we're looking at 12,000 to 9,000s, right? The one from Crypto's videos. All right, I don't watch Crypto, so I have no clue what he's talking about. I'm still looking for this movement to come in, right? And kind of drew it a while back. I can't remember when we drew it. Maybe when we were here, or maybe here somewhere. I can't remember, but maybe close to this bottom. And I said, look, we're looking for a drop in a recovery, right? Drop in a recovery. And then we get probably a third drop. We've also been looking at this as a motion that's happened a couple times here in crypto, right? So this part here, right? It's kind of a little bit skewed, but you might get the idea. So we had our downward sideways, down, up, down, up, down, right? So we had our down sideways, down. Wait, where is this? Let me go to the daily. I think this makes it easier for us to see this here on the daily. Yeah, same motion. So let's go back here on the weekly. So down sideways, right? Down sideways, right? That's our first move. Then we have down, up, right? Down, up, down, up. Not going as high as the previous one, which rejected at 382, but still rejecting and starting to break that, previous 100% low that we had here. So that would put us somewhere around here, to be fair. And even if we go by measuring from this bottom to where we break, that is 15 bars. And from this bottom to where we break, we're looking at 12 bars. So very close, right? Here we actually said that our first break came back here, which again matches with this large wick that broke to the downside before we actually recovered. And, this could be something that we could be looking at, right? So once we broke that move, it all just went downhill. All right, so God's been going crazy as they partner with GameStop. That's interesting. Hopefully they'll do good. Worried about us breaking farther down to 12 to 9K zone or whatever, however low we want to go. Man, breaking 17,000 is not gonna be pretty. All right, breaking not pretty, man. John Gregory, what's up, my friend? Yeah, daily just keeps pushing lower and lower, right? I said at the beginning of the stream, it could be. I'm not saying it's going to be, but it could be one of those days where Bitcoin just drops 10%. Maybe even 15% and then recover, right? Drop 10%, it's not going to be super bad. I think there's still a chance for us to hold support somewhere. Yeah, so 10% gets us very, very close to a target at 1,795, which is where we're looking for a potential hold. Let's go here to this chart. Not this one, this other one. Trying for it to load. What up, man? So here we have it around 7,781, right? So people saying parabolic after we hit. Dudes, no. I want to be like super bearish. But if we do drop to those levels, right? I'll show you here in a second. Look what happened here. After we hit that low, we recovered a bit and then we just moved sideways. So we didn't go quite parabolic. Same here. We kind of dropped these levels, held there for a couple weeks, and then we tried to rally. And then we started this new run. So I'm not saying this is it, but once we get there, we could try to rally, maybe hold 12K for a bit, particularly if we hit 9K, right? Hold up 12K for a bit before we actually rally again, right? And then we could start talking about like good recovers and things like that. But for now, it is not super, it's not super clear where the market wants to go. Yeah. So I think that's what's in store for Bitcoin, right? We're going to try to see if we hold the zone, 17,000s. Failing there, man. I think that 12,000 and 9,000 targets become a little bit more imminent, right? Like we could really, really head down there and maybe really start to come into the realm of possibilities. By the time everyone's going to be screaming, get out of crypto, it's the biggest scam ever, or whatever, man. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I haven't seen this weird peppy things, man. I hope they're not freaking... Oh, they're doing good, actually. 0.58. All right, I haven't seen them, so I'm happy to see that they're still higher. All right, 0.58. Let's see this one here. I'm gonna try to see here the price. I'm trying to see down here. It's 1 Ethereum, 4 Ethereum. Wow. Oh, because of the hat. All right, so these things are still selling, which is not bad. And 0.58, that's good. I mean, even though Ethereum has dropped in value, this still has gone up in value. So I'm still doing good on this investment. All right, it's kind of offsetting the drop on Ethereum, which again, it's really, really freaking good. I'm really happy about that. Right. So, what else do you guys want to look at? Man, yesterday's barbecue was really freaking good. Still had leftovers today. It was still really freaking good. Ended up with a lot of pulled pork from the pork butt, and we also ended up with a lot of ribs, dude. That was really freaking tasty. It was tasty yesterday. It's tasty today. Just for laughs, look at data. Why are we gonna laugh while we look at data, man? Why are we gonna laugh when we look at data? Is it doing horribly? Horribly bad? 43 cents? Alright, ADA didn't have anything bearish. Right, it's just dropping with Bitcoin, that's it. It's still holding above that 40-cent mark, which again, it's okay. For our chart, look, we came in close at that 44.8. Now we're breaking below it. Interesting. Interesting to see that. We had some hidden bullish. Then we created some strong bullish before we actually got that small rally that came in here. Right, they were creating anything bearish here for the movement, though. Are we creating anything bearish? High to low, high to low, and high to low. Nothing bearish, man. I think it's just freaking following the market. It looks horrible. Let's go to the 4 hour, or the 1 hour, sorry. Bearish divergence here. But dropping afterwards, right? So getting some kind of drop. Pop and drop, alright. So here we're popping, right? We could even say we're popping all the way over here. And here we come from positive to low, and then even here negative, right? So there's strong bearish divergence that is building. We don't have it against the other side, just against the MACD, and we started to tank after that. So coming in lower with more negative momentum and lower on the RSI. Sorry about that. Lower on the RSI. Starting to develop something that looks kind of close to some bullish divergence. I gotta zoom in here. Let's it's kind of there, but if, like, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum don't go for that rally, I doubt it is gonna be able to hold. So yeah, if we do bounce, looking at 44.8 cents, right? That's gonna be a target. Oversold. What's 1.18? Yeah, let's check out Dash, I guess. I'm not sure why that happened. These little things went away. Now they're back. Let's check out Dash. We haven't seen Dash in the longest time. Which is the Dash chart that we've used? Oh, this one's clean. All right. And this one also doesn't have any data. All right, so we're gonna work with some clean charts here for Dash, I guess. By zooming out, it would seem that this here chart has the most data, so we're gonna be using this one. And let's see what's happening here, man. So just been going downhill. So no, I can see just with, you know, by sight that we're not getting any kind of good recoveries coming in. Lows, are we hitting lows, man? Yeah, we're hitting lows from way over here. Yeah, we're hitting lows that we haven't seen since December. Wow, that truck was loud. Since we haven't seen since December 2019, right? I guess we're at a do or die zone for this project. All right, not all is bad. There's some kind of bullishness that is developing here. I'm trying to see if I should anchor it because this kind of breaks it. So no bullishness. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Fibs are not going to do us any good. That's why I didn't draw any fibs. All right. There is some bullish divergence strong, right? This could try to get this project to hold a bit and recover potentially to the 20 moving average. That 20 moving average is going to be up here at $43.54, right? It's not doing super bad. Oversold at 22.30. Again, perceived to be much lower than what it should be. So we should be looking for maybe your recovery, get back up to that neutral zone here. Let's go to the 1 hour. Some bullish here, just like ADA, right? On this last 80 bit. Yeah, that's it. Again, not putting a lot of weight on this. Bitcoin's ultimately going to determine where the market goes. If Bitcoin tanks, this is not going to matter because Bitcoin doesn't have this bullishness. So if Bitcoin drops, this drops, right? And the bullish divergence that we have it against the MACD and the RSI. So bullish, well oversold. Should be looking for that action to the upside. And that is usually an area that you want to get in because, you know, when you're oversold, you're targeting this bullish divergence well oversold. We should be looking for recovery. We have it in the 4 hour, the 1 hour. But again, it's very Bitcoin dependent right now. I think that's just the point. If Bitcoin doesn't play ball, there's going to be in a lot of trouble. All right, that's it for Dash. Really not a lot to look at it here. So let's do let's do Monero. I think it's going to be better. Monero at 137, man. We haven't looked at this in a while. We're hitting areas from a long time ago. Fibs that came from back here, up here, somewhere. But we're hitting low points at 236, man. That is a deep retrace, right? Yeah, again, not really following anything else here. Bullish divergence strong, kind of. I mean, we do have that break here that kind of ruins it for us. So can we anchor it? Maybe back here. It's just barely gonna be there, man. I don't want to be super hopeful about this one. Not with the way Bitcoin's just behaving today so far. So unless we get a Bitcoin rally, this might drop. But there is some kind of bullish divergence strong happening here against the RSI at a key area of support at around $135.98. Let's see if we can hold it. 4 hour chart dropping more, right? Bullish divergence strong as well. Right, that should indicate action to the upside. And again, we've seen this across a couple of projects. Ethereum, AGIX. A lot of these had bullish divergence. We're just not seeing it play out. Oversold at 23.32. And with that, again, potential for a bounce. Maybe to a 20 moving average at $147. But, not super hopeful, man. Sup, Arts? What's up, man? Lower, more negative, lower still. Man, the only bullish divergence I think we're holding here right now, that's against the RSI. And it's this one. It might even get them done in the next 1 hour candle. So again, not really being super hopeful about this one, guys. All right. It could bounce. There's bullish divergence for it. But again, Bitcoin has to play ball. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin trying to recover a small amount. All right, 10 p.m. We're going to open a new candle. So we didn't manage to get any kind of pullback on this wick. Are we going to get a reaction rally? If we fail to get a reaction rally right now, and we continue dropping, right? It's all going to depend on how we consolidate right now. We could go for another drop. But if we do any kind of upsloping consolidation, right, it could lead to a farther sell-off, right? If we tank again right now, and then we look for that upsloping consolidation, it would still lead to sell-off, right? So it's all going to depend on how we play these next couple candles, I think. If we just move sideways, right, if we just move sideways here at this level, there's also going to be a chance that we also go for another sell-off, right? So just watch out. We need to get recovery. I guess that's the message. If we don't get the recovery, we're not going to be doing good. So we couldn't really start getting its game together. We're really outside of the Bollinger Bands. That's also another indicator that we might be looking for a rally. We do want to come back into the Bollinger Bands usually quickly. And every time we get out of those Bollinger Bands, you're going to see that once we step out of them, yes, we still try to push farther, but then, it starts to become less until we get back in. And then we can resume. And same thing happens here. Look, we drop outside of the Bollinger Bands, then we start to drop, but we're not going as fast until we get back in, then we resume, right? That's what I'm saying. It's going to be really critical how we get back into this Bollinger Bands. Let's see what's going to happen there. Amay, what's up, dude? Amay on Twitch, by the way. Manager says, ERG. All right. That's gonna be the last one we're gonna be doing tonight, guys. It is Sunday. Yeah, gotta take it chill, right? Gotta take it chill. Market is dropping. We already talked about where it could go. I've been blissfully ignorant this last couple of days. I have really not been looking at the market that much. I've been chilling, doing other stuff. Really no point looking at the market. We already know where it's gonna probably target, right? So if you have a strategy, you shouldn't be really too worried about the market, right? We have already talked about this plenty of times, right? We have already talked about this plenty of times, where the market could go, yeah, how much we could drop. Hidden bullish coming in here. And with that, we could be looking for some kind of action to the upside, maybe the 200 moving average. Having against the MACD and the RSI. Sitting neutral at 40.20. I mean, with Bitcoin tanks, it's not going to matter. We already discussed this, right? And unfortunately, that's how it goes. It's not like a cop-out or anything like that, If Bitcoin tanks, the rest of the market's going to tank with it. It's inevitably what happens. It usually happens that way. If Bitcoin tanks, the rest of the market follows suit. So I'm not really hopeful about it having anything bullish. If Bitcoin tanks, it's not going to matter. And in this last bit, man, just some bullishness here against, strong bullish, by the way, but against the MACD and the RSI. But same story, Bitcoin's not creating this bullishness, so that's just the rest of crypto that is creating it. And it could be that if enough of the smaller coins have it, right, if enough of the smaller coins have it, we could look for a rally, because in theory, market cap at its total right now, 874 billion. Out of that 874 billion, alts right, which is this total market cap excluding Bitcoin, has this bullish divergence. So, I mean, it could be, and just looking here for some hope, that that we do get some kind of a bounce on the bullish divergence that the market is creating without Bitcoin, because the rest of the market, it's much more than Bitcoin, right? Look at this Bitcoin market cap. It's just dropping, right? It's just dropping or oversold. So the rest of the market is creating some of this bullish divergence. Could try to list some of this bouncing, right? Kevin, what are discussed targets for Bitcoin? I think we're looking at around 17,600-ish, I guess. I'm not sure if it's going to be next candle or so, but that is the target that we're looking for Bitcoin. I'll tell you in a second here once this opens up. We're looking for 1,778. That is our next area of support. Because it could go lower. It's not bouncing really. We're not getting pullback or recovery on that candle yet. Again, you gotta see how this plays out the next couple of candles, right? If we start to get sideways, down sloping, up sloping, it could lead to farther sell-off. If we move sideways, could lead to sell-off. If we down slope consolidate here, could be that we look for bounce. But usually once we get up into that 20, into that Bollinger Bands again, right, we could drop again. So let's say we kind of move here down a bit, then we move here down a bit for the next candle. And then, you know, this is still going to be coming in like this. So at some point in time, it's going to catch up to us. We get back into them, and then we take that next drop. So not really super hopeful right now of the market until we get some kind of signal that there's strength. And like I said, for a while now, and if you catch the stream, we've been saying it for a long time, ever since we broke that parabolic advance, that we're looking for the 9 to 12Ks for us to bottom in the market. Now, is that the actual bottom? We don't know yet. Are we bottoming yet? Yes, we could be bottoming at these levels. Particularly, we just keep on consolidating the zone. And then we felt to drop in the next couple of months to that 12K or 9K to 12K range. I think we could say that this is becoming a new bottom. But that's still far away, and I don't see that happening yet. Right? Again, guys, if you enjoyed the content, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. Join us on Discord. I'm going to be signing off, guys. Remember, all the information we provide here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm a treaty wolf. Don't take advice from a treaty animated wolf. The wolf is not a financial advisor. It cannot be a financial advisor. It is a fictional character. So if you enjoy the content, again, you know what to do. Thank you for watching. That's going to be it for tonight. I'll be here tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Let's see how the market keeps on recovering. And like we said at the beginning, could be one of those 10, 15% drop days for Bitcoin. We could drop 15% and recover back to 10, negative 10 or whatever. But it could still be a painful day. So it's not out of the woods. Hopefully we get some recovery throughout the day. If we get recovery here on from the US, waking up saying, it's super cheap, let's buy this. It could be interesting at 8 in the morning, right? 8 in the morning could be key, particularly also, 2 in the morning when Europe comes live. It could be interesting. When Europe comes live, it could be that we realize that we're doing a lot better than we want to be doing by the morning, right? Because Europe might see this and say, this is really cheap, let's buy it. But that's it for tonight, guys. Let's reconvene tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central and see what the markets are doing. That's it for tonight. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So. Until then, May says the emoji bounce still. Yeah, they still bounce. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll catch you again tomorrow.